Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. In the last episode we came around here to the Scapular Lands. I knew it was something cool sounding, I just couldn't remember exactly what it was. And this episode we're going to do a little bit more exploration around this kind of area before we then head on to Grandel. I do intend to at least make some progress towards Grandel before the end of this episode. But frankly this game really does suck me in with just how much exploration we've got. And I guess this is the Grandel area, so it's probably not quite the same size again as Bionis Shoulder. And I'm picturing at the moment, certainly looking at like visualizer progress and stuff like that, we're probably about halfway through the game's content, so I expect we're about halfway through the physical exploration. Ooh, Sartorial Tortoise. And Gamaro Hollow, that is a location. Tortoise were a creature that I feel like should have got more. Well, I suppose tortoise were used. It's tudes that were never actually used in the main game much. Anyway, this one's attacked me, so I'm just going to clean it up. I love how Melia's Spear Break and Starlight Kick can even topple a Torta. Oh, you love to see it. Well, it was a little bit close, but we did manage to defeat both of those. Ooh, that was weird how it went green. Maybe that's how enemies die now, because I didn't return to the Bionis in the traditional sense. The Bonis, good one. Anyway, let's see what's along here. Oh no, that's above us, isn't it? Yeah. No obvious sign of Ponspectors or anything down here, but... Oh, there's a quiet moment right at the end, so let's follow through and see what we can get here. Yeah, follow through. Oh, there's a fucking Ponspector over here. You know what? Always pleased to see the bastards, I'll be honest. And it's just, they're always where you least expect them, but they're also kind of everywhere. This has just got sinister. Well, this is a red team one by the looks of it, so that's cool.
You speak to Nanona? Brave mortal.
Did they all have voice acting when you first speak to them? Ah, maybe not. Qualified, certified, deified. Prospector Nonona is name. But what is in name? Pah. Haha, it seemed fate ordained us to meet. Laws of space-time converge on single point, for one of Ponspector blood cannot but happen. Time is nigh, after eons of wait, dreams soon come to fruition. Cut down miscreant, thingamajigger 13, must fall. Is that the 13? Yeah, it is. Let this act fan flames of rebellion and upturn world of shambles. Meh, things want to know more about Thingamajigger at 13, and why world of shambles? Now is not the time or place for expositioning. Firstly, must do pact with Nanona, and to do so must slay odious fiend that lie beyond. Beslayal of one untidy surely lead friends to original proof. This guy's insane. Then, and only then, may friends begin on path leading to true law even. So, recommended level 73 to defeat the Thingamajigger 13. I'm not sure I can do that yet. Threads of fateliness, please to weave warbly winding way. Good lord, that's hard to say. Right, where is this then? Oh, it's further into this area. The Thingamajigger 13. That sounds like it's going to be a Mechon, but there aren't any Mechon left. So, who knows? Ooh, the Forbidden Hushland. I read that first as the Forbidden Husband, which would be a very strange name for a location. But yeah, Hushland is accurate. You know, I've kind of got used to a lot of the kind of like da-da-da-da-da music kicking around, and now it's just weirdly sinisterly quiet. I think I'm probably a bit too low level to be in this area, I suspect, but anyway, let's kill some quad wings. God, it's really weird again just to have the combat theme end and then you just go into silence. I guess it's an interesting bit of game design that, like, for a game that uses music as much as Xenoblade does, not using music is then also a decision which is just as impactful. That actually areas of silence hit really hard when you're used to, like, really present background music. Oh, I've been attacked by another fucking quad wing. I swear this animation of them, like, sinking in the green fashion into the ground is not something we've seen before. Perhaps I just haven't been really paying much attention. But I'm guessing this Thingamajigger thing at the end is entirely through here. I'm hoping there'll be... Oh god, is that a Dinosauros? That's a crawler slow boss? That's only level 71 Dinosauros. I'm used to it being, you know, the level 100 monstrosity that it is in the base game. Or is it 99? I think it's 99. Ooh. But yeah, I'm hoping... Since I suspect I can't defeat this Thingamajigger yet. Ooh, Water Ether. That's, spike defense isn't great. HP up. Spike defense again. Well, it's handy when things have spikes, I suppose. Is that either of those? Let's just... Yeah, I'm hoping to get a landmark here so I can travel back when I'm slightly higher level, because I suspect I'm not quite ready to go into this labyrinth yet. I'm still going to try it, don't get me wrong. More Giant's Ruins, I'm guessing, given the size of it. And frankly, the fact that anything is built over here, it can only... Ooh, a blaze chain. That's new. God, it's bad that I know that, isn't it? I guess you just get used to seeing names pop up and you know when a new one has. And that actually does align. So what does that get us? That gets us the Valak skirt. Ooh, very nice. Let's see what that is. I assume that's a Melia item. Yes, it is. Much worse than what she's already got. Oh, it's because it's light and that's medium, is it? Nope, it is just worse. Well, let's see what it looks like. Also terrible. Weird gold skirt. Not your best there, game, I'll be honest. Well, either way, let's head into these ruins. The Quarry Colonnade, and that is indeed a landmark, which means we can come back here, which is exactly what I was hoping for. And there's a quiet moment in here. Oh, a Zegmarker Quarry. I'm guessing I can't get to this. Is this the Prison Island music? It is! Ah! Good to hear this one again. Can't view this quiet moment yet, no, of course not. This is sinister. Obviously it is, much like RSD, it's just kind of recycling music from the main game, but God, I do love the Prison Island music. And this is a seriously cool location. It's fucking gigantic. Of course it's gigantic. It's giant ruins. That's a big windy deposit as well. How big are these arachnids? They're not huge. They're not terrifying, certainly. Let's see if I can get... Ooh, I can get to this. This is Earth Ether Deposit. That can be handy. Muscle up. Night Vision. Night Vision can be handy for defeating high-level enemies, as we know from... Ooh, critical up 3. Hello, Shulk. Do you have anything on your Monado? Physical defense down. That sounds like a heap of shit. You need critical up. Critical up is an excellent Shulk gem. There's a lot of gems in here, I must say. I should probably sneak a little carefully around this one. Ooh, that's a big lad over there. An Arachno Queen, no less. That's not the thingamajigger 13, though, is it? Can we take it on? There's a lot of Chromars there as well, and Ignas. There's a lot of just scary stuff in here. Oh, dubious scripture? Sculpture. That's new as well. Oh, no, it isn't. Well, I'm not as good as I thought. Let's try this fight here and just see what happens. I really thought the Arachno Queen would have been a unique monster, but apparently not. Well, let's focus on her then, I suppose, since she's here. There's a unique monster over there, Deputy Seagull. But we'll deal with him a little later. We can start off with a Mind Blast, which is quite nice. And then pretty soon I'll get in and try and steer break Starlight Topple it. Starlight Topple? Starlight Kick, which topples her. I'm keeping the fire up as I always do, just to be like a strength thing. I don't know if that affects Ponspectors or not, but I like to think it does. I don't know if they have stats in that way, but I'm just using my usual approach of Melia of basically, so dear, you're dead. At least we can get you back up. I think that's far more useful than trying to get a Ponspector crash attack, a unison strike. I've also got Summon Wind that can be quite handy because that's a area effect agility up boost, which is really nice, and then also does area of effect when it's dispelled. So it's just a very nice attack, really. I just realised I wasn't using Summon Water much. But mostly, as with Melia, my trick is always in Summon Earth and just using that for the damage over time effect, which is real powerful. Right, and with that, the Arachnos are dead, so let's see if we can take on Snuggug Block, you say. What are these things in Chromars up here? And move our way up to the Thingamajig Smasher, or whatever it was called. Right, we'll start off with lightning, then bring some fire, then bring some earth. I'm not going to use my unison strike yet, just because I suspect there's scarier enemies up the way. And you know what? I would rather go into a fight with them all pond up and ready to roll. Oh, I can Mind Blast it. Oh no, there's a dead Nopon in there. Let's get that up. Oh, and I ran out of Element Burst. That's slightly annoying. But we are doing alright with the Ignis. Ether Ignor is a new one. I don't think I remember seeing those in the base game at all, but there we go. Well, turns out it can still be toppled, like everything else. I do enjoy that basically everything seems to be toppleable in this. There was a kind of a thing in the base game that it was basically impossible to topple flying enemies, but that seems to have been removed now, which is frankly great. So You love to see it. Right, one more Earth Elemental on this Igna, and that damage over time is pretty substantial. There we go, brilliant. Right, let's indeed stay focused. Grab some of this shit. Ooh, a Fruit Lobber with a slot. In fact, I haven't been using Nene at all. Kino, even. Fruit Lobber. Yeah, there we go. That would be much more powerful if I was using him, but I am not. Let's sort this by... Max auto attack. Ooh, that's quite powerful. And it's got 3 slots. Oh, yes. We'll have that. Swap gems with current. There we go. We've got another gem for her here. Night vision might not be a bad thing. Oh, break. Break's handy that she just occasionally... 8% chance that she just inflicts her own break, or... Oh, extends duration of topple. That is the good one. Yes, let's definitely go for that. She's getting quite powerful there. As is my fleet of Ponspectors. Some more Chromals, Hode, or Lugers. Yeah, let's do this. I'll go off camera for this battle, because I think this will be an exciting one. Oh, many more things have now joined this fight. This is actually several kinds of not good. Let's do something really dangerous and send a massive Mind Blast going. We gotta focus on some enemy reduction here. I'm fucking dead. No, a lot of enemies here. I think we'll come back here when we're a little more capable. We can technically... Oh yeah, of course I had things. Yeah, I was gonna say, we can technically fight these enemies. But the issue is our area of effect kind of isn't great, and we're just constantly on the back foot. We're the same level as a lot of these, so it makes more sense to come back when we're a few levels higher, which I will do. So with that, there is just a quick little thing I want to do before we go onwards, which is a quiet moment. So we're aiming for this little quiet moment here, which I think we can now get, that I can hop down from Cloud Top Lookout to. So this is the power of imagination between our 2 Nopon buddies.
None here either. Why no one has sweet wasabi, ma?
Kino always rants so frequent about sweet wasabi. Now head of Nene feel like full of sweet wasabi.
Mama, Kino desperate.
Kino. Oh, Nene have good brainwave.
Ma?
Kino, beloved sweet wasabi of Kino. Kino should imaginate it.
Imaginate?
Exact. Love of Kino for sweet wasabi be put to test by how well can imaginate inside noggin.
If start imaginate, Kino just get double of hungry.
It's not problemo. If imaginate hard will be like having sweet wasabi right in front of eyes. From there, Nene have good plan of action. Trust in Sisterbone.
Mama? Okay then, Kino will trust.
All right, talk Nene through it. What is shape of sweet wasabi?
Sweet wasabi is small, thin, long, and also a bit lumpy.
And what is color?
Plancy, but to eyes of Kino, it also look twinkly, sparkly.
Mimi, that the stuff? And then, what smell it smell of?
Just from remember, Kino drool a little bit.
Nene also drooling, if be honest. It almost like Kino tastes sweet wasabi, just like it here, even though not here. Okay, next. Time to eat imaginated sweet wasabi. But, if just eat, atmosphere not quite right. Kino play Heropon, and Nene be trusty psychic, who gathers sweet wasabi as tribute for Heropon. Nene will give Kino sweet wasabi, so Kino can eat and enjoy.
Kino get it?
Mimi? Noble Kino, behold, is sweet wasabi that Nene picked. Please to eat and be hearty.
Mama! This most delicious experience of eating life.
Brave Kino, this unworthy psychic traveled all across Bionis. Even had to play tag with Rockport one time.
Sister Pon, that's amazing!
Nene overcome many a scuffle scratch to obtain this sweet wasabi. Please to save a mouthfeel.
Kino will. Kino eat every last bit, including stems.
How is flavor? Hereupon Kino.
This.
Meme?
Kino needs a few more bites. I want more! This!
Meme?
This just... no can have any flavor!
Kino! Lack of imaginating his fault.
Could say what Nene wants. No flavor is no flavor.
Oh, brother Pon.
But, Kino catch whiff. Smell of tasty morsel. Must be delicious snacklings nearby, Kino, but...
Kino thinks so too? Nene just thought hunger was catching.
Mama, Sister Pon is good snuffer.
All right. We go in search of tasty crumbles.
Let's go!
Meh.
Well, that wasn't the greatest of quiet moments, but it certainly was one that happened, I guess. Right, I'm going to do some exploring around here a little bit, because I think there's another landmark we need to pick up around this kind of area. There we go, that's what I was after. Abase's Dorsum, which I assume is a reference to Avalanche Abasi, that was the gigantic, largest monster in the base game. Oh, and that is a large Oluga. Let's ignore that. Oluga and Ilukas all together here. Oh, hello, what do you want? Okay, I'm going to do some killing here. Now, there's a couple of things I want to do briefly up here, which is not fight Ilukas, but there we go. So first off, over here, we have a fire ether deposit that I'd seen from a while below here, but I'll go for, and fire deposits are always quite nice, because you often tend to get, you know, strength up, aggro up, a lot of the ones that I find really useful. Sleep resist, not one of the ones I find particularly useful, but there we go. Strength down is also not great. But yes, if I follow the quest, so the quest is actually just pointing us along the main story, but I do want to follow it because I think there is a unique monster over here as well. I say I think. I've got a list of them here and I'm just kind of vaguely working through that. Obviously I've not practiced this, so who knows? But it's not truly blind, okay, if I'm honest. I've slightly misled you there. I am at least looking stuff up to know vaguely what I'm doing, roughly, but in terms of the actual content, it is blind to me. I had no idea what a Ponspector is when we start. I have no idea what the music is in Grandel or what will happen when we get there. So it is still all blind in that sense. Right, we'll head over here and see if I can find what I'm looking to find. Nope, no sign of what I was looking for. Cool, let's head all the way over to Pillar Knoll, and then we're just going to head on with the main quest. So here was where we had that surprise quest with the woman being attacked was over there, and so I'm guessing onwards here now. Well, certainly the... oh, I was about to be like, oh, there's progress, there's the thing, we're making progress, and I was like, oh, Thulla's Way. I was like, we are making progress, but there's a Ponspector, and unfortunately, viewer, you know I'm going to drop everything for a fucking Ponspector if I can get it, the bastard. It looks like he might be kind of vaguely up there, and I'm not entirely sure how I get vaguely up there. But we will start with a electric ether deposit, which is here. Paralysis. A slightly unusual one. Oh, and there's a third one in it. Daze resist. Well, it's okay. And Daze plus. Daze plus, I think, increases Daze duration, which is a nice one. There's one of Pororo's favourites over there. And yeah, how the hell do I get up to that Ponspector? Do I have to drop down from above, maybe? That's the Whisperwind crossing above. It's not really way over. Oh, bloody Aluka, fuck off. Oh, no, it's under, not over. How interesting. Right, let's grab this, another Pororo's favourite. We're probably ready to cash in a few more of those at some point. I know she doesn't give you super regular rewards, but I'm guessing, will this have a way up to the top then? Will I circle around or something like that? What an odd place for a toy coloss to be as well. Underground. 2 toy coloss. Old King's Testament. Right, let's fight these toy coloss then. Alright, let's see where to go from here. So the Ponspector is... oh, it's up there. Right, oh my god! Cyclonic Ugana! That sounds like a unique monster, and especially the fact that You Will Know Our Names is playing means this is definitely a unique monster. I didn't know this was here. But it's level 70, which means I think we can take it. Let's find out. Right, let's open with a Ponspector strike. Let's daze it in the first instance. I think it's actually more important than dealing a shit ton of damage. This is a new recording session compared to last time, and I'd forgotten just how good that is. Oh, we've actually dazed it considerably. If I can get a nice quick shield smash on it. No, damn it, I wasn't thinking enough. But hey, that did a decent amount. I was hoping to get a bit of an extension to that and be able to do Red Comet on it. But I think we're doing all right at the moment. Shulk's got the aggro, which isn't great, and I'm just kind of struggling to draw it a little bit, but... let's see. Taking on a big, unique monster surrounded by Ponspectors is fucking great. It makes you very much feel powerful. I mean, it's a bit of a shame that I can understand why, that the Ponspectors kind of don't do a lot in combat. They end up doing their own thing. We have almost got it, Shulk, but unfortunately, that was quite a potent thing it did to us there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do another Unison Strike, because I think I need to save basically any party gauge I've got for actually healing ourselves, unless I can do a real balls to the wall Ponspector attack to finish off, which I'm thinking. I'm just really struggling to keep the aggro here. I think it's partly just because Melia and Shulk are dealing a shit ton of damage, so they are just drawing it in that way, whereas actually I'm struggling to put out quite as much damage. But here I've got its attention and I'm managing to keep it well enough, and there we go. There goes Cyclonic Ugana. So cross that off the list. Got us a treasure chest here, which has some interesting stuff in it. Comet Rod, that's a Melia one. That sounds like it might be good. It is good! It's got 3 bloody slots. That's definitely good. Let's see if we can put anything else on this. Unfortunately, all the gems I've got are for are basically for auto attacks, so not particularly useful at this stage. Is there a way up from here? Yes, I can follow that up, can't I? Yeah. We'll do this to then round off the episode. It always is surprising to me, like, the amount of like actual platforming you get to do in Xenoblade, because, you know, it's not a thing one traditionally thinks of when one thinks of RPGs, which is quite cool to see. Is that a really thin pillar? No, it isn't. It was just the camera angle. And we'll end with a Ponspector. We'll do his quest next episode, but for now... Ooh, Agni's Sky Garden Ruins. Agni is a giant we know. King Agni from his tomb down in... What's it called? The... Use your word, Doctor. His tomb in the Magna Forest. You know what? We'll talk to the Ponspector next episode, I think. Because now is a nice place as any to hold. So thank you everyone for watching. We've explored a bit more of the Bionis Shoulder and made a tiny bit of progress towards the Grandel, and we'll be doing a little bit more of that next episode. Hope you join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.